Today, it's almost 3 years ago, I did my first ayahuasca experience. These are the 3 things that happened in my life after I had the 5 times of drinking ayahuasca in the jungle. And if you want to see and hear what actually happened when I was during the experience and what I felt like when I came home and everything that came up, you should look the other video because I'm not going to explain it here. And there I go through everything, what I experienced, and it was fucking crazy. So go look at that. But now, 3 years after, and the integration process is over because it was 6 months long, something like that. It was quite long. It was pretty heavy, to be honest, because so much changed so fast. And now these days, I seem to bump into people all the time that it's either into healing themselves or healing others, facilitate or drink or has anything to do with plant medicine. And I also seem to find myself on a journey of continuously growing, healing, bringing things up within myself, and also serving others through that journey. And these things, for some reason, doesn't stop. Even if I wanted to, I could probably not stop it. And sometimes it can be overwhelming and hard and why can't I just like cars and just be super into cars? No, I'm probably just super into healing, finding out these things within behaviors that we have, that we do, that we don't do, that others do. So this is one of the things. I tend to always be in the space of this kind of people. I'm always in constant growth of finding something new or experience something new, doing something new, going on a new event, seeing something, making money in a different way, trying some new things, going somewhere. It's beautiful, it's great, it's super cool, but sometimes I'm oh, can I have a break, please? So that's one of the things that happened after the ayahuasca. And it was in the movie The Matrix, Neo takes the red pill and there's no return. And he could have chosen the blue pill, and from that on he would wake up and he would like cars, and there's nothing wrong with that. And it's nothing either good or bad, it's just what it is. But in the movie, he takes the red pill and he's going through this journey of being the one. And sometimes I was that's all of us. Neo is me, is you, is everyone else on the planet. And it's the path of being, in the end, totally free from all the systems, the rules, everything, and just be human. After the ayahuasca experience, the next thing that happened was that my diet started to change. Awareness around food and what I put in my body started to change. For some reason, I started to like vegetables, which I never ate before. I only ate meat and maybe potatoes, if that goes into a vegetable. Yeah, I ate potatoes and meat, and that was kind of it. But then it started to change, and I started to actually like vegetables. And today I'm plant-based. I not only, but I put stuff in my body which I feel, what makes my body to feel good. And sometimes, of course, I have a pizza, but mostly I put the food that my body is craving. It's me and my body and even my organs became best friend, and I understood in the session that I need to nurture and take care of the things that is carrying me through this life. And for that on, I kind of oh, maybe I shouldn't put this stuff in my body because that would not long term make me feel good, and I want to feel good. So that came up, and today I eat so much fruit, I eat so much vegetables, and I completely love it. I love nature. This is jungle, and I absolutely love the jungle. I love nature and me has come closer to each other. So when I had the ayahuasca, it was I was being one with people, but also with nature and my surrounding. The thought of everything is being one was like amplified, and I had more love for myself, and therefore I also had more love for others. I had a fear, like, am I gonna be a yogi sitting and meditating in somewhere? Like, forcing yourself into a path that you're not intended to go, it's also not healthy and it's not sustainable. So whatever will come up, like, will come up. And I was like, okay, I'm surrendering to that. I'm just gonna go with it, and I trust in life, that the universe, the Mother Nature, ayahuasca, myself has the best good intentions for me, and I just go with it. And now look at me, I'm sitting here in Bali. I could not been in a better place doing the things that I do right now, and just like recording these videos, even like it's also part of what I said in the first thing, the growth thing. Like, this is self-expression. Yeah, so that's the second thing with what happened after the ayahuasca. The third thing that happened after the ayahuasca, I needed a deeper meaning to what I was doing. If I should explain this, like, I was selling phones and helping people out with phones at that point, at that time. But after the ayahuasca trip, that was not like deep enough for me to continue. Today, I could probably not sell phones again. I could probably not work with that, because I wanted to contribute to something that's helping humans to grow, expand, and thrive on this planet. And helping people with phones was an amazing thing. I love to help people, but it was limited in the space. So I went more into coaching, and I was helping people with their spiritual journey. So that is what I transited to. And I just shared my own journey with others, and I was like guiding them through their journey, because my clients then was maybe 5 years before me, and then it was very easy for me to like give them the safety that they needed. So the third thing was to like, I could not do, for me, meaningless things. Like, I couldn't sell lamps. It's not a bad thing to sell lamps, like these lamps, because they're beautiful and we need them and everything, but it's just the ayahuasca changed something within me. It was like the plant wanted me to help other people to grow. It wanted me to raise the vibration on the planet. It wanted me to help people to wake up. It wanted me to be there for others and be loving and caring and supportive and like enjoy, where I started to move into working with humans instead. Now, that was 3 other things that ayahuasca did to me that I had no idea that it was coming, and I could never have known those things, but I just went with it. And today I'm very grateful, because if I would have stayed on the path that I was on, I would be probably hospitalized in a bed somewhere on medications, and I would probably never get out of it in my life. My dream life that I still manifesting and doing right now, it would not be available, like it would not be possible. I would not be sitting here talking to you. So I'm forever grateful that I listened to that. Like, it was like following the white rabbit, following the science, listen to the science and actually doing something with it. Brave enough to like dive in. I flew to Peru. I had no idea what I was doing, and I drank something in the depths of the jungle of Peru, and I had no idea what I was going to do. I had no idea what was coming up. I just had it, and I was like, I trust it. Okay, let's go. Buckle up. And today I'm forever grateful. It's not for everyone. I'm not going to tell people to do it, but I'm going to tell people that you are going to feel an inner need and a want to do it. Like, there's something that you have to explore about it. And if you feel that might be right for you, if you don't feel it, never force or push anything through. I would never recommend anything like that. For me, the whole journey, you can watch it in the other movie, beautiful. I only got beautiful things, and it was very clear. All the behaviors, and check them out if you want. It was crazy. So these were the 3 things, and I hope you enjoyed. And if you're thinking about it, well, reach out to me, make a comment. I am gladly to respond on your, like, if there's something you think about ayahuasca. I've done 5 ceremonies so far. If I can help with anything on your path, I am glad to do that. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you like content like this, and I see you next time.